Episode 9, this episode was another experiment on my part. Even though episode 5 didn't go over that well with everybody, in what I do for a living, I really can't let some negative opinions stop me from experimenting, from trying new things, because otherwise I just get locked into doing the same thing. So even though episode 5 was not received very well, I decided to try another experiment with not using the main characters and a kind of like a gag episode. This was the episode for, I believe, October or November, but Battlefield 2142 is being released that month. So I decided to do a whole episode based on little Battlefield 2142 kind of like physical humor, gags, that kind of thing. It really didn't work. Not only does this episode represent pretty much unanimously considered the low point as far as the animation for the entire season, but I think that the script worked better on paper and kind of didn't translate as well into animation as I imagined it. The entire episode doesn't have a single word of dialogue. It's entirely visual based, and in hindsight, if you didn't play Battlefield or Battlefield 2142 or any of those types of games, you really weren't going to get any of the jokes here, which was kind of a mistake on my part. The people that had played those games told me that they loved the episode and they got a kick out of it, or even people who saw the episode and then later on played one of the games, and then it kind of dawned on them. They kind of realized then they got all the jokes. But yeah, like I said, I tried something here and it just really didn't work. And I think everyone kind of agrees that this is the weakest link, so to speak. Just not the greatest episode we did. But then again, that's the gamble you take when you try something that's a little bit different. And as long as you learn from it, I think, then it's not so bad. This episode also suffered from quite a few timing issues when it originally debuted. Some of the seeds kind of hung for a little while, and it kind of killed the joke. I think we've cleaned up most of them for the DVD release, so the episode should flow a little bit better. But it's small measures, really. Alright, well, at least that's over. I gotta tell you, it's painful watching that episode.